Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, good to see you. So a simple, easy way how you can increase your productivity is through file management and data backup. And in this video I'm going to give you a breakdown how I organize my data towards filmmaking and photography, how it increased my productivity when I edit my videos, when I do my picture editing, or if I need any sort of data. And also I'm giving you an insight how I back up my data, what device I use, what are the pros and cons for this device. And it is easy and affordable at the same time, which is definitely a big benefit point. There are plenty of different options how you can save your data. You can use the iCloud, you can use any sort of online provider, you can use SSD cards or SSDs, you can use hard drives, or even like USB sticks. By the way, are they even still a thing? This little USB stick got 8 GB. Anyway, so there are plenty of different ways how you can save your data. I personally use SSDs and hard drives in a combination together with each other. I do edit off SSDs because they are faster than hard drives, and my main backup goes onto hard drives. However, those hard drives from Seagate are fairly fast as well, so you could edit off them as well with no issues at all. But before we're going too deep into the data backup, let's do first the file management, how I organized my files. So basically we've got our main drive. In this case, main drive 2022. So that's our main drive. And then basically we break it down into A roll, B roll, music, iPhone, and drone. Those are basically my 5 folders which I use to say A roll is all my head talking shot, B roll is all the B roll I want to overlay in a video. Then I got my music folder, I got a phone or iPhone folder if I shoot anything on an iPhone when I'm on the airport or anything similar. And then also I got a drone folder if I do some sort of, I don't know, random drone clips or just fly the drone for fun and I film. This goes in a drone folder as B-roll as well. So and then basically we're gonna break it down into A-roll, whatever subject you film, whatever head A-roll talking subject you talk about. Let's say we talk about file management, and then I name my folder exactly how my video is meant to be, file management, and then all my A-roll talking will go into the file management. With the B-roll is exactly the same. I call it now FM for file management. Both folders, even if it's A-roll and B-roll, got the same subfolder. So if I need the B-roll for the file management, I just jump into my B-roll folder, grab my file management B-roll and put it into my video. If I need the other A-roll file management head talking shot, I jump into my A-roll, into my file management. And then whatever subject you might want to talk about, whatever subject it is you film, I name every single folder specifically to the theme of the video I shot. Let's say file management or data backup or whatever else you want to call it. There's always a matching folder in the A-roll and to the B-roll as well. In this case DB to make it short right now, data backup. So my A-roll and B-roll folder always matching together and having the same subfolders as well. In a music folder it's slightly different. We got one main music and one special effects. So whatever music, main music I want to use is in my main folder. Special effects is in a special effects folder. I don't mix main music and special effects up. It's just easier and cleaner to find special effects and music. iPhone folder is exactly the same. Let's say I went out on a weekend, went to the Yorkshire Moors, and then I put all my iPhone footage into this folder as well. Same with the drone again. If I shot some random clips, and probably I would call it random clips, or if I went to the Yorkshire Moors as well and flew the drone, then I probably would call it Yorkshire Moors as well. and always know what sort of footage is in which folder. So basically A and B roll, always matching subfolders to have it for one project. Your music is broken down, or my music is broken down between main music, special effects. You could do also a folder and saying favorites or anything like that. If you got favorites you like or you use more often. Phone footage, exactly the same. Drone footage, you can break it down into one big folder, or you make subfolders specifically where you shot your video at. But this is a very simple file management, which works for me, which is very simple, easy to handle as well. And every single drive, every single backup drive is exactly structured like this as well. And if you wanted to organize your pictures, you do exactly the same thing. You got your main folder and then your subfolders. The only difference, what I probably would do with pictures, I would put more dates on when I shot those images. Right now, if you would work for clients or anything, then you probably would like to throw some dates on or some names to have some sort of relation, what is in a folder towards a client or a date or anything similar. So with that said guys, very simple, easy file management. As you have seen, try it out. Let me know in the comments if this works for you, what you think. Are you doing a similar thing or a completely different way? Let's touch onto the subject of my backup device. I'm using a dual bay hard drive docking station with 2 terabytes worth of hard drive, or in each slot is a 2 terabyte worth of hard drive. Fairly cheapish, easy and affordable setup. This device costs around 50 quid. One of those hard drives costs around 50 quid. For 2 terabytes you get a decent amount of storage for a decent price as well. Those hard drives are fairly speedy. Right now if you got them with a USB-C connection towards your laptop, towards your PC or whatever you use. So very speedy or fairly speedy workflow with those hard drives as well. You got the offline cloning function where you could copy the hard drive 1 to the hard drive 2. However, I like to do this manually because I can see the pop-up window when the data get transferred to see how much data gets transferred and how long it will take roughly. On the other hand side, those hard drives or this setup is not connected to any sort of online service, or you don't have any access to this hard drive via online access. So it's a bit of a downside. Sometimes the hard drive's running fairly noisy. Depends how heavily you use this device. But overall, for someone who's looking to get into a different sort of backup process, I think this is a very decent starting point. It's fairly cheap-ish, and for someone who just gets started, having 2 backups or 1 hard drive you work off, the second one is backup. You just need to make sure you back up your stuff. You got 2 data to work with. I think it's a very decent point to start with. And I can leave all things I use linked down in the comments so you can check them out later if you want guys, and let me know what you think. And with that said guys, I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. And until then, I see you in the next one. Cheers guys.